everyone. Today Miss D is going to read you a book, Build It from A to Z. And the author is Trish Holland. Now, I cannot find in this book who the illustrator is, but the illustrator is the person who makes the pictures. And let's not forget the spine of the book. It's very, very important. You know why? Because it keeps all our pages in together. Just like your spine in your back, it kind of holds your body together. So let's get started. Building it from A to Z. A is for architect. Do you know what an architect is? Let's see. An architect designs a building. How tall? How wide? Will it be brick or concrete or wood? Where will the windows and doors go? She draws plans called blueprints. All the answers are there. B. Let's see if I can get a better position here. B. B is for bulldozer. A bulldozer bustles back and forth to clear space for a new building. The bulldozer pushes dirt and debris away. Now builders can begin. Have you ever seen a bulldozer? I have. They're really big machines. Okay, C. C is for concrete. A concrete mixer churns as it combines cement, sand, tiny rocks, and water to make cement. When the concrete is ready, it slides down the chute. The concrete will dry as hard as stone. Maybe some of you have walkways that are cement. Sidewalks are usually made out of concrete. D is for dump truck. Now, I know a lot of you have seen these on the road. They're really big. A dump truck delivers dirt, sand, or gravel for construction. The driver tilts the back and the load pours down. They're really big. E is for engineer. An engineer examines the plans for elevators, escalators, and electric lights. He makes sure everything in the building will work once it is built. F. F is for forklift. A forklift ferries weighty materials for construction. Its back end is heavy, so it doesn't tip over in front when it picks up heavy loads. So see, if that back end wasn't really heavy and strong, when it picked up something heavy in the front, the whole thing would kind of fall over. So it's a good thing that they're made the way they are. G is for grader. That's a grader. A grader scrapes at the dirt. It goes over and over the area until the ground is level or flat and straight. The grader grumbles and growls loudly as it works. Most of these machines are pretty loud. Let's see what's next. H is for hard hat, and I is for inspector. A building inspector wears a hard hat. She knows all the city construction rules. She inspects a building inside and out to see that the rules are followed. The hard hat helps keep her safe, so that if anything heavy falls on her head, that hard hat protects her. J is for jigsaw. Now, some of your dads or family members, uncles, grandpas, they may have a jigsaw and do some work with that. A carpenter uses a jigsaw to cut shapes into wood. The saw has jagged teeth that jiggles up and down. Sawdust flies as the carpenter cuts out shapes. See, K is for keep out. Construction site, keep out. Now, why do you think they would have a sign like that? Let's think about that for a moment. A keep out sign tells people to stay away. Holes, falling object, and big moving machines are just some of the dangers at a construction site. So that sign there is to keep us all safe. L is for ladder and M is for mason. A mason climbs a long ladder to lay bricks for a tall wall. Look at that. It takes many thousands of bricks to make a whole building. I bet it does. Maybe when you're on walks or driving with your parents or someone, you can take a look around you and see if you see any buildings that are made with bricks. Maybe your home is. N is for nails. Construction workers hammer nails all over a new building. Large nails hold the building frame together. Smaller nails are used for jobs like windows, frames, and shelves. These are all used in our homes. O is for overalls. That's what he's wearing. And P is for painter. What is he doing there? A painter wears overalls to protect his other clothes from paint splatters. Often he is covered in paint by the end of the day, and it spatters. You know, sometimes when you're painting at home, it kind of might get on your clothing or on the floor. So I know in school we wear a smock so that we don't ruin our clothes with the paint that spatters. Q is for quarry. Stones from a quarry. Granite, marble, and limestone can be used in buildings. Workers take blocks or long slabs from the earth with big machines. A quarry is a noisy, noisy place. And it is, because look, what machines did we learn about that are in quarries? R is for roof. Every house has a roof on top. Some roofs are covered with shingles. Others are made of metal, tile, fiberglass, or even rubber. What kind of roof do you have? Whether you're in a house or an apartment, you have some kind of roof. I have shingles. S is for saw and T is for toolbox. I have a toolbox of my very own. A construction worker takes his toolbox to work every day. It holds saws, screwdrivers, screws, soldering iron, scissors, and much more. Everything he needs to do a terrific job. So there you go. Now, I just have hammers and screwdrivers. U is for utility pole. I bet you if you look out your window, you'll see some of these and the wires. You have to be very careful because those wires can be very dangerous. A utility pole holds up phone and electric lines outside. The lines run from the pole to the building. Sometimes utility lines run underground instead. And look at those buildings. I wonder what they might be made out of. Some steel, maybe some bricks, definitely lots of nails. V is for varnish. Painters may cover wood with varnish to make it very shiny. The varnish also protects the wood. While varnish is wet, it can smell like pine trees because it is sometimes made with pine tree resin. W is for wheelbarrow. That's a wheelbarrow. A worker whisks a wheelbarrow around a construction site. He takes dirt, concrete, gravel, or sand wherever it is needed. There you go. You may also have one of those at home. I have one and I use it for my garden. I move the dirt around. X is for excavation. Let's see what that means. Digging the hole for a building's foundation and basement is called excavation. An excavator scoops up the dirt and drops it into a dump truck. Y is for yellow and Z is for zone. Attention, construction zone. Safety boots required, eyeglasses required, and hard hats required. A construction zone sign is often yellow. The yellow colors tell people nearby to be careful. Trucks, machines, and workers are always on the go. On the go. A construction zone is a busy place. Can you think of other words about buildings? Build them from A to Z. So look around your neighborhood and as you're driving in the car and see what buildings you might notice. Think about how they're built and what they're built with. Let us know. Maybe you can take some pictures and send them to us. Have fun with that. Bye.